Good day, ma'am. My name is Angeli Mendez.
And I'm Razel Kumaling.
Today we're going to discuss our topic about reading. And here are the scope regarding our topic.
First, definition of reading, essential skills for reading success, different types of reading techniques, and lastly, common reading problems. What is reading? Reading is a process of taking the sense or meaning of letters, symbols, especially by sight or touch. For educators and researchers, reading is a multifaceted process involving such areas as word recognition, orthography, alphabetics, phonics, phonemic awareness, vocabulary comprehension, fluency, and motivation.
Reading expands your vocabulary. It improves your focus, memory skills, and self-esteem. In daily life, the need to read things such as street signs or prescriptions proves reading is also an important life skill. For me, reading is very important in our lives because we start here. We can't go where we are right now if we don't know how to read. Anywhere we go, reading is very important and it's very useful.
In my opinion, reading is important because it serves as the root of human learning. Reading is a macro skill that every person must cultivate so that when we faces the world, we can learn and understand different things. Also, with its help, a person's vocabulary and knowledge expands. Add to that, reading helps to sharpen our mind, removes boredom or impatience. A person can reach or know a place that he has never been to through reading, and it further expands the person's perspectives about life.
There are 8 essential skills for reading success.
The different types of reading skills are:
One is decoding. Decoding is the ability to sound out words children have heard before but haven't seen written out. This is a vital step in the reading process as it forms like foundation for other reading skills. 2 is phonics. Phonics is the ability to recognize the connection between sounds and letters they make. 3 is vocabulary. A good vocabulary is a fundamental part of academic success. This reading skill is necessary to understand the meaning of words, their definition, and their context. 4 is fluency. Fluency is the ability to read aloud with understanding, accuracy, and speed. It is a skill needed for good reading comprehension.
Number 5, sentence construction and cohesion. May seem like a writing skill, but it's an essential reading skill. In connecting ideas between and within the sentences are called cohesion, and these skills are essential for reading comprehension. Number 6, reading comprehension. Understand the meaning of the text both in storybooks and information books. Reading comprehension is a complex skill that requires time and practice to develop fully. 7. Reasoning and background knowledge. These skills helps the child use the background knowledge to make inferences and draw conclusions. And lastly, working memory and attention. These skills are closely related but different and are part of a group of abilities known as executive function.
There are 4 different types of reading techniques. First is skimming. Skimming, sometimes referred to as guessed reading, means going through the text to grasp the main idea. Here, the reader doesn't pronounce each and every word of the text, but focuses their attention on the main theme or the core of the text. Second is scanning. Here, the reader quickly scuttles across sentences to get to a particular piece of information. Scanning involves the technique of rejecting or ignoring irrelevant information from the text to locate a specific piece of information. Third is intensive reading. It's far more time-consuming than skimming and scanning as it needs the reader's attention to detail. Then fourth is extensive reading. It lays more emphasis on fluency and less on accuracy.
So, common problems in reading. First, issues with decoding. Beginners reader may struggle when they meet new or unfamiliar terms, but typically decoding becomes easier with repeated practice of reading in the text out loud. Second, poor comprehension of reading skills. Some children can read like a pro but may not be able to tell you what they have read. This indicates a problem of incomprehension. Third, speed. The more children read, the more they expand their vocabulary. They begin to recognize more words by sight, enabling them to read faster. If speed is an issue with your child, slow processing of information could be the problem. And lastly, next, reading difficulties. It is the problems in kids include decoding words and difficulty with comprehension.
How to help your child to become a better reader? Reading is a foundation for success. When children develop reading habit early in their lives, they are more likely to be a successful in school, work, and life in general.